Ellen McCauley at Prado in Syracuse, New York. Another thing that got me in a kind of a bad mood today is I didn't lose any weight. And I was like beyond good. I was like so unbelievably eating less and moving more this past week. And I whined to my husband, because isn't that what husbands are for? And I said, I don't know what to do. I'm at the end of my rope. I can only starve myself and lose weight, and then that's not good for your metabolism either. Womp, womp, womp. So I have to realize that I have lost almost 160 pounds and kept it off, that I am not morbidly obese. I'm just regularly obese. And I feel pretty darn good. My blood tests are good, everything's good. So I can only do the best I can. But there are things we can do to maybe help, like these metabolism boosting foods. Our metabolism is responsible for 60% of the calories we take in, and then we got to burn the rest through exercise. So I've been eating oatmeal. I really believe in kashi. I believe in eggs. I believe in egg beaters. I like Ezekiel bread, Ezekiel toast. What I don't go for is bagels, muffins, donuts, regular bread. People are eating a lot of rye toast and thinking it's good for you. It's not bad for you, but if you're not losing weight, the first thing to do is get rid of the rye toast, especially if you're having it every day. Also, meats and fish. You know, I have not had the nerve to try sardines. Just the mere thought of it. And I'm not going to make you say anything, but anybody who had sardines last week, raise your hand. A couple people. All right, a couple. Well, I need to talk to people. Let's brainstorm sardines, because it's so good for you. We need to find some good recipes. We need to do things. Now, I have no trouble. All right, everyone wants to take a few minutes to talk about sardines? All right. I have no trouble with the tuna, the turkey, the salmon, the pork, the chicken. I don't have as much red meat because I want to keep an eye on my cholesterol and all those sorts of things. I'm not a big red meater. But here's something else. Let me read these to you. Almonds, apples, asparagus, beans, berries, blueberries, cabbage, canola oil, carrots, cayenne peppers, celery, cucumber, curry, eggs, garlic. All that stuff is good. Grapefruit, habanero peppers, jalapeno peppers, lemons, limes, oats, olive oil, oranges, peanut butter. I think there's some people in the group having too much peanut butter, okay? Peanut butter is like, I could eat poopy with peanut butter on it. You know what I mean? It's just so good. We have to be careful of our trigger foods, okay? Spinach, sprouts, tomatoes. Now, whey protein, some people drink their calories. I'm not big on that. But you can put some whey protein on oatmeal and mix it in. And that's a good way to increase your protein. So let's take a really good look at that list. Everyone should be having an apple a day. It fills you up, it's fiber, it's fantastic for you. Whole grains, yogurt, everything is very good. Also, when we look at fiber, fiber helps us maintain a healthy weight. There's soluble fiber and there's insoluble fiber. All of those things, they help stabilize our blood glucose, they help with our cholesterol, they help us go to the bathroom, they help our gut health. And I have increased, I was having trouble going, I'll be honest with you, and I started having Metafiber every day, no problems whatsoever. So I highly recommend increasing, and I was eating a high fiber diet. So you can eat a high fiber food diet and still have issues, and you might need something else. So look at this, beans, chia seed, flaxseed, hemp seed, Brussels sprouts, I love them. I love roasted Brussels sprouts. I don't want a boiled whole Brussels sprout, but I like chopping them up and roasting them in a pan. They're delicious. Also sweet potatoes. I also like the sweet potatoes cut up and browned in a pan. Pears and figs, what's not to like, dried fruit. My good friend, Teresa, at table 10, last week, she gave me a bag of dried melon. Cantaloupe. And, right, cantaloupe, Teresa? And I don't like cantaloupe. Don't like it. Never did. Never did. My mother would eat it with a big scoop of ice cream right in the middle, you know? And see how I grew up, see? And I never liked it. But this dried cantaloupe, she says, share it with Bob. And I'm like, yeah, right. That ain't going to happen.
He didn't have any.
He didn't have a piece of it, that I admitted it. But it was so good. I had to write her again. Teresa, what exactly is in this dried cantaloupe? And I'm waiting for her to say, I drizzle honey on it, and I put sugar all over it. She cuts up the cantaloupe, she puts it in her dehydrator, and that's all it is. And it's to die for. And it's virtually 0 calories. And then Kathy said she went over to Costco, and they had dried pineapple with no added sugar to die for. We can have snacks that are good for us that have a lot of fiber. Bran cereals. There's nothing wrong with some Fairlife milk, a banana, or blueberries. I have blueberries and strawberries every day. We have this chicken chili that's got more beans in it, I told you, and it's delicious, delicious. Also, you can add beans to your salad. You can add chia seeds to smoothies. You can just do all sorts of things. But a lot of people are addicted to bread, and I say get some Ezekiel bread, and because it's got protein and so much whole grains. Also, they have tortillas. I think they even have cereal. They just have a lot of good stuff. So I have a whole thing of fiber here that has the different serving sizes. There's seeds. Now these psyllium seeds are what's in Metafiber. So if you buy those Metafiber bars or gummies, they have psyllium seeds in them. Bran buds, oatmeal, barley. A lot of people have been eating barley since I talked about it, and it's really good for you. The brown rice is so much better. I prefer cauliflower rice. I love it. If we make that chicken chili, we put it on cauliflower rice. It's practically free. You can have like a cup for like 20 calories. So that's 2 cups for like 40 calories. It's delicious. Also, parsnips, broccoli, all these really good things. You can just put them in your different dishes. There's easy ways to add vegetables to your meals. You can have soups and stews. I don't care if it's 90 degrees out. A bowl of soup still tastes delicious. Be careful about getting the stock, have it be low sodium. Roasted vegetables, roast them in pure olive oil. Roast them in the healthy oils. And it's not that bad for you. A stir fry. You just get a pan and you throw it all in there. You can even put ground turkey. You can put chicken. You can put anything in a stir fry. A salad. If your salads are boring, you are boring, okay? You can make salads delicious. Pizza. People are addicted to pizza. I say, if you go to Costco and you get the cauliflower crust roasted vegetable, you can have half the pizza for 350 calories, have a side salad. It's a perfect dinner. We put extra vegetables on top of the roasted vegetable pizza. So you get your pizza fix without all those extra calories. Beverages, I do not drink my calories. If you do, God bless you. But what I find people are doing is this. They're drinking their calories and they're eating their calories, okay? And I also find that people are having protein bars because they think they're good for them. But a lot of them have 300, 400, 500 calories, and you're having them as a snack, and they're more of a meal replacement, okay? So speaking of snacks, have that dried pineapple, have that dried cantaloupe. What else can you dry, Teresa? Like what? Well, we need to really talk more about this because I'm addicted to it now. Raw vegetables and hummus. Hummus is delicious. I didn't like hummus before. You get to like it the more you try it. Also, you know, I went to breakfast at Stella's with my sister because she's going on a cruise for a week, and then Bob and I are going on a cruise for a week, so I'm not going to see her for 2 weeks. And I had this spinach egg beaters omelet that was to die for. Spinach, broccoli, onions, it was delicious. The first thing I said was, can I have a good to-go box to take home with me? And I took half of it and put it in there, and I haven't even eaten it yet. Also, we need to talk about cabbage. Cabbage is the best. Red cabbage is the best for you. One of our favorite dinners in the Instapot is cabbage, ground turkey, Rotel's tomatoes, all in the Instapot, and then we put it on cauliflower rice. I want to marry it and have children with it. It's delicious. Another thing we love is to quarter a cabbage, bake it in the oven, just put a little oil and a little Parmesan cheese on it. Delicious. I also included a recipe here for sauteed cabbage with walnuts and feta. Again, walnuts, come on. Feta, come on. You have a small head of green cabbage, some olive oil, butter, salt, pepper, so a little garlic, a little vinegar, fresh lemon juice, walnut, feta, and you just cook it. It tells you everything to do here. It is delicious. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.